man. Just the man I want to see. You know Chandra. Hey, what's going on, Chandra?
Tech, I swear it is not what it looks like.
Don't you lie to me. That was always my line to you, and it always was what it looked like.
Feminist boy.
I don't make this propaganda, guys. I'm not in a lab throwing these bits together to present to the world and try to subvert anybody's culture or nature. No. And for that, I get buried under the algorithm, all right? YouTube is, as we speak, patting the grave with the shovel as we speak. But you know what? It's okay, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let anyone convince me that right is wrong, up is down, black is white, or anything else that's just obviously nonsense. A theme on this channel remains: men and women aren't the same thing. Yet, our feminist overlords, YouTube included, thanks Susan, they're convinced otherwise. So they put shit like this out. Let's continue. I'm a feminist boy. Oh my God.
Watch me be a man who has all the feels. I can laugh, cry, sing, and still keep it real.
That's right, keep it real. When keeping it real, I love the extra child that they slid on this. When keeping it real goes wrong, all right? Sir, first and foremost, laughing, he said I can laugh, cry, and sing. Laughing and singing, they're not emotions, you know? Like, those really aren't emotions. Crying in and of itself, like, you're not talking about emotions, you're talking about acts, things that all humans do. And at this age, yeah, it's expected for you to cry. But the difference is, sir, is that whereas with girls, their tears will carry them throughout life, sir, you got about another 5 or 4 years before, guess what? That shit don't work no more. And if you are raised to believe that it will work for you as it would a woman throughout your entire life, well, man, you might as well just end up going and joining Antifa right now, because you're not going to be prepared for what comes next. And seeing how you're talking about you can have all the feels, sir, as men, I'm telling you, we have feelings. We do have emotions. But when you actually know you're a man is when you can control those emotions and make good decisions despite having whatever emotions that you do have. It's one of the trademarks of being a man, making hard choices and making sacrifices. And that's something that, you know, by nature, we do not expect, nor really, you know, just for the most part, we don't really expect from the female class. Let's keep going.
I don't have to be tough just to get respect. I know words, not fists, solve arguments.
See, once again. Okay, the first bar was, I don't have to be tough to get respect. Sorry, sir, you really will have to be. When your children, well, there's a reason we say women and children when it comes to, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, oh yeah, like, who do we want to protect first? It's women and children and the elderly, those who aren't particularly equipped to handle the more stressful and tenuous situations. Generally speaking, hashtag not all, don't get mad at me in the comments. But either ways, as a man, you are going to have to be tough, because if you're not tough, if you're not mentally tough, if you're not strong enough to handle whatever life sends your way, and life is going to send a ton of shit your way, then, yeah, like, once again, just go join Antifa. You know what I'm saying? Go join a gang or something else like that, because real talk, like, life is not fair. Life sucks. in a lot of ways, and most of it is about and only the truly strong amongst us have the mentality to push forward, and be able to, suck it up and make whatever choices that they make to further themselves and their goals. And as far as words, not fist solving arguments, sir, fist solve arguments all the time. All right. Deal is that as men, there's this level, right? When it comes to disagreements, because every encounter starts with a disagreement. That's the way I like to see it. When it comes to disagreements, there are levels to this shit. And like in many cases, our female counterparts, the whole talking, arguing back and forth, that's really the apex of what they're going to go towards. But as guys, no, the fist is hey, okay, you really feel this strongly about whatever it is you feel in some kind of way about, well, knuckle up. It is what it is. And then, whoever wins the fight wins the argument. I mean, it's a tried and tested way of, moving things forward for generations now. And I know your single mom is sitting there telling you, oh no, everything should be catered to you. I'm sorry, buddy, but life just don't work that way. And it will. And in many ways, it will for her, but it can't for you, young man.
Watch me be a man who doesn't only wear blue, white, pink, and purple. B-boy colors too.
Because for generations, they did studies, and the female is more prone to go towards the pink, and the male is more prone to go towards the blue. And when it comes to purple, I think the jury's still out on that. I mean, if it's lighter than lavender, if it's lavender or lighter, then yeah, that's chick stuff. But if it's in a dark purple range, that's dude stuff too. I mean, Mace Windu had a purple lightsaber.
I feel bad for macho men who won't wear sparkles. Those old color codes are so patriarchal.
What 30 to 45-year-old woman wrote this shit? What 30 to 45-year-old woman wrote this shit? First and foremost, there are plenty of dudes that do like sparkle. Have you seen wrestling? Tons of macho guys have tons of glitter and rhinestones and stuff like that on them all the time. So, I mean, what is even the lady who wrote this? Because these kids, they're just, acting. They're just doing a bit. But it's the parents and the marketing teams who come up with this stuff that are the real problem.
Macho, punch, tough guy, girl. That is so passe. That is not my future.
Oh, no, it's definitely not, buddy. And trust me, from what I'm gathering, there's going to be a lot of gurring, you know what I'm saying? But not in a fisticuffs type of way. I'll put it to you like that.
Macho, grab. Oh, you're annoyed.
So did you get it? Here we are all this time later, yet they still feeling some kind of way about Trump. And they went out of their way to give this young man a blonde wig and a Make America Great Again hat. Like once again, guys, I don't make this propaganda, yet, YouTube is like, oh man, this our jam.
That's so toxic. I'm a feminist boy. Watch me be an Asian man who plays leading roles.
Shang-Chi's coming out. I think G.I. Joe recently came out. Jackie Chan has been making movies for forever and a day. John Cho from Harold and Kumar. He was in, he didn't star in Star Trek, but still, he was in the Star Trek franchise. And if you remember John Cho, he really, Yellow Fam. All right, you guys have definitely made a staple for yourselves, and when it comes to American culture, right? He's the one him and the white dude standing next to him in the American Pie movies are the ones that really popularized MILF. They were like, they were looking at Stifler's mom. He's like, she's such a MILF. What's a MILF, mom? I'd like MILF. So come on, you talking about Asian men in leading roles? Been there, done that, fam. And once again, yellow fam. Statistically, you in the United States of America, you do better than anybody else. So if anybody doesn't have an argument, come on, man, it's adorable.
Not just writers who can be heroes. We got more than Jackie Chan, we've got more than Bruce Lee. Watch out, Hollywood. Here's life starring me.
You peaked. Just so you know, you've peaked there, young man. I mean, you already look like you're enjoying the egg rolls a little bit too much there. And the fact that, whatever guardian you have allowed you to be in this, in this little bit here. Sorry, son. This is about as this is as good as it gets for you. But I mean, hey, that's the thing. How about you focus on you being the star of your own life, man? I wish you well. I wish you the best. Just ain't looking too promising.
Watch me be a baller like Jeremy Lin. I got game, no need to be as tall as him.
Once again, a 40-year-old woman wrote this because, you do need to be. I want to say, as I'm not sure how tall Jeremy Lin is, but as a fellow compact individual, I will say that I knew, like I looked at my dad standing next to this gentleman that I knew from way back in the day, Mr. Marshall, huge influence on me. One of the greatest gentlemen to ever walk this earth. God bless the dead. Rest in peace, Mr. Marshall. And Mr. Marshall was like 6'5", and I was sitting there looking at my dad standing next to him. I was like, I'm fucked. I was like, I'm screwed, man. I'm not. Oh man, I'm not getting much taller than this. So I'm not getting much taller than that. So I was like, oh well, NBA, I ain't even really worrying about it. And this is from somebody who likes to hoop at a personal level, but as far as oh yeah, I'm about to sit here and just set the league on fire, despite not being tall. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy, but tall is a bit of a requirement. You need to look into these things before you just like, oh yeah, I can just go and do it.
Don't need to be big just to be a winner. Don't need to be a girl to help cook dinner.
True on both fronts. I mean, but you should be in good shape. You don't need to be big to be a winner. No, that's very, very true. But you should be in shape regardless, just for your own health. As far as cooking dinner goes, I mean, historically, the best cooks have been men. Let's be real. So, I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You are not breaking any boundaries.
Give it up for the feminist boy. He knows.
Nah, we're good. We're done here. Yeah, feminist boy. And you know what? Hey, if I were Tariq Nasheed, I wouldn't have any arguments about buck breaking, right? Because I mean, there's not a brother in sight, and honestly, good on him on that one. Good to the fellow blacks for steering clear of this. So with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead and do that too. Nobody scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute like aren't the biggest fans. Your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. Actually, go to the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Look, like, once again, I do not make the propaganda at all. But this is clearly that, okay? Particularly with the Trump stuff and it oozing of, oh yes, this is gonna be so cute and go viral and all this other shit. And it's just like, stop, cut it out. Men and women aren't the same thing. Deal with it. And if I get hit on this video by YouTube, I'm fine with that shit because somebody gotta say this. Somebody has to say it. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments, all right? And until the next one.
Jimmy, you're thinking with your dick.
I am not thinking with my dick.
Yes, you are.
No, I just think that
Put
she's
your dick away.
she's an emotional,
Jim.
interesting, caring girl.
Jimmy, that's your dick talking.